Hi guys, alright. Yeah, I know you guys are now currently seeing the screen with the just chatting screen. But don't worry. I just got back from a bath. That's the thing. That's why I'm late. I just got back from a bath, so yeah. But since I just got back from a bath, let me just set up some stuff real quick behind the scenes, and then to give you guys a more, I guess, professional streaming. But yeah, okay. Let me just set things up real quick. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still right here. I know you miss me, alright? And plus, how's this like DVD screen like doing? Because you know, I always see like the stream starting, sorry, the starting stream. Wait, the starting stream screen. The starting stream screen. Yeah, Jesus, what a mouth twister. But yeah, they always like, you know, just show like an animation. So I guess you can say this is sort of like an animation. But yeah, okay. Let me just do this real quick. Let me just pop this out, copy this, and then paste it here. There we go. Just gonna adjust some stuff real quick. Alright. We are supposed to be set. Just give me a few more minutes. Alright. Okay. And then alright. Do. Just gonna open the link real quick. There we go. There's chat. I can see you guys. Alright. And then voila. Alright. And then now here we, let me try this. Go. Am I? Okay, let me just check. Am I on the just chatting screen? Alright, I am. Okay. Alright. Let me just close down these stuff real quick. Sorry. Just gonna drink a little bit of water. Ooh. Alright. Okay. So yeah. Welcome guys to yet another Fizz Flyrecracker stream. My name is Fizz Flyrecracker, and welcome to yet another stream. Alright. So yeah. Was supposed to stream yesterday, and okay. You know, I've been contemplating that I've been thinking is that shit, like, because you know, if you're here regularly, it's like I've been like streaming. It's not, sorry, not streaming, but the schedule. I keep changing my schedule a lot. Like every other day, I'm gonna like sort of cancel today's stream, or even postponing the stream, and it sort of defeats the purpose of having a schedule. It's like I thought to myself, like, bruh, like, what is even the point anymore? It's like I put up this schedule and I don't follow it, and what's the point? Like, I don't get it. So I did think, I have been thinking of like you know, maybe not making a stream schedule, but you know, I also thought to myself, like, isn't it always better to have like a stream schedule than having none? It's like, how do I put this? It's always like having a gun rather than not having one. You know, okay, that's a weird analogy, but what I'm trying to say is this: is that I'm approaching this sort of from the mentality of like, why not? Because there's no harm of like having a stream schedule. If you don't have one, it's like if you have one, yeah, you can try to follow it, and if you don't, people will know, and they will, at least get to know your updates, or roughly what type of content you stream, or just how many times that you will, appear on like a stream. And if you compare of like not publishing one either, and you're just not making any announcements, I think that would not be the best method, I guess. Yeah, so I guess it's always better to have a stream schedule. And yeah, like even though for the past few weeks or even the past week, like I have been like postponing streams, or even just not being there, like it kind of defeats the purpose, But oh man, shit! Oh shit! I don't know what's happening to my voice. Oh. All right. So yeah, I guess that's about it about the stream schedule. So yeah, don't worry, I will still post the stream schedules as usual every single week. But I did say that for the dates or the time, it may subject to change. But usually, like if you're watching right now, I would usually stream around like 9 to 9:30 p.m. That's Malaysian time, or even is that Eastern time? I think that's Eastern time. Yeah, should be Eastern time. And or like 1:30 GMT, which is the Grand Meridian time. I don't know I don't know where you guys are watching, but I assume everyone's from the Southeast Asia region. But yeah, maybe from the western side, I'm not too sure. You may have to look at the GMT time to adjust for yourself, because I have no fucking clue. Yes. But yeah, okay. I guess that's just a little clarification on like the stream schedule. All right. Okay. So I know what you guys are here for. Have you guys ever contemplating about your death? Not in a grim way, but just how are you gonna go out? Hit by a car. You stuck your hand in a blender that when you're cooking, and it causes so much bleeding that you're dead. Or maybe, hello? Okay. Sorry, I just saw like there's like a pink spike. So yeah, but yeah, there's always like different ways that people will die, but for today, we're gonna explore how other people die, but in a more unusual way. And that's why you come to the stream. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. And before that, let me just adjust my model real quick. And then let's move on to the web scene. Alright. There we go. Alright. And let's move on to, where's my list? Unusual. There we go. Okay. And then we have our random notes. Alright. Okay, let me just adjust. Okay. Alright. Much better. Excuse me. Alright. Okay. So let me just make this stuff. Okay. So the list of unusual deaths. So just to recap from last week, I did drop down some of the more unusual stuff. Like there are a lot of like really weird deaths but these are the ones that struck out to me. So let's just go back there and see. All right. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Okay, but I think I sort of like saved it somewhere else. So at least I know that we last time stopped at, I think it's around like the early modern period. Yes. So we stopped at here. So let's just recap from the antiquity to the early modern period. All right. So last week we discovered a lot of stuff. I remember there's this one guy that I think who is it? I think what is the Pythagoras? If I'm not wrong, let me see. Alright. There we go. Pythagoras of Samos, yes. So this guy it's just a lot of these deaths are just like pure weird. And it's just like, why? Like, how and why? Like, you would question yourself. So the one that we're gonna look at is Pythagoras of Samos. So this is the Greek philosopher behind the Pythagoras theorem. As you guys may have learned in high school, that your teacher would always say that, oh, you're gonna learn this because in the next period you're gonna use this in every day of your life, even at work. And turns out what? Huh? Not even in college you're gonna use this shit. Okay, unless you're a scientist, alright? Which I'm not. But yeah, this guy, he states that Pythagoras was murdered by his political enemies. So, yeah, okay, spoiler alert, he died. Yes, but the main thing is how he died. So, it was rumored to believe that he was chased by the enemy. So basically people were chasing after him to, kill him. So as it says here, he almost managed to outrun them, but he came to a bean field and refused to run through it. And you must be thinking, like, why? Maybe you may think that there's some snakes in there, or you may think that someone else, maybe the enemy, was in there, so he would take a more strategic route. Turns out not. Why he refused to run it is because he had prohibited beans as ritually unclean. And yeah, why is it ritually unclean? I did look up on it. It says is that because the beans itself is sort of like a fetus. Basically, like when you're a baby, when you're forming into a baby, like the fetus shape is sort of like a bean. So I guess it says it's ritually unclean. That's what they think. That's what they discuss. But yeah, so since cutting through the field would violate his own teachings, Pythagoras simply stopped running and yeah, was killed. Yeah, that's just a weird one. And then we saw one funny one. Alright, let me just try to find that guy. Alright. So it's Saint Lawrence. So the deacon, Saint Lawrence, was roasted alive on a giant grill during the persecution of Valerian. And Prudentius tells that he joked about his tormentors. Basically, he was like fooling around. He even says, I don't know how. Like, can you imagine yourself being grilled alive? I don't want to go through the nitty-gritty of how it's like with other things, just not gonna make you guys gag. But you guys know it's really just a slow and painful death. But I don't know how he gets his mind of steel. That he managed to joke that turn me over. I'm done on this side. He's treating himself like a fucking steak or like any other meat, and now he's now the patron saint of cooks, chefs, and comedians. Yeah, like under those circumstances, he still managed to joke about it. I don't know how and I don't know why, but yeah, all I can say is minds of steel. That's it. All right, so We have gone through that. We have gone through the Renaissance as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, we read about this. This is like the dancing plague of 1518. This one is it's a more, I guess, interesting. I'm not sure if I can put as interesting, but more, yeah, it's both interesting and weird. So it says here, in July 1518, several people died of either heart attacks, strokes, or exhaustion during a dancing mania that occurred in Strasbourg, Alsace, which is the Holy Roman Empire. So why? Why is this dancing mania going on? So a lot of people says it's sort of like a religious thing, and it's like sort of like a mass hysteria. So like people would, I think it's sort of like they want to clear their sins or something. I'm not too sure, but I did read up on it on my past streams, where where people literally dance to their death. I have never heard of this. And I think like historians say that this is like the first recorded like mass hysteria, you can say. But yeah, really interesting. And you have some like gruesome ones. So yeah, I'm not okay to those. But maybe later we may get a chance to find some gruesome ones. All right. And now, we stopped at the early modern period, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so the first person of the day, Safi of Persia, 1642. Shah Safi, Safadi? What's a Safadi? Safavid Iran or Safavid Persia, also referred to as an Safavid. Holy, how do you even say that? Alright, Safavid Empire was one of the greatest Iranian empires after the 7th century Muslim conquest of Persia, which was ruled from 1507 to 1736 by the Safavid dynasty. It is often considered the beginning of modern Iranian history. Ooh, interesting. Alright, okay, so Shah Safi, a Safavid ruler of Iran, allegedly died due to alcohol intoxication in a drinking contest against a Georgian nobleman, Seydan Sheletse, invited from Mingrelia. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's it, like, he just drank to his death. Boo, you're weak. Come on, get better, bro. All right. Mingrelia, a historic province in the western part of Georgia, formerly known as Ardashi, is primarily inhabited by Mingrelians, a subgroup of Georgians. Huh. Okay. All right. And on to the next one. Thomas Urquhart. Urquhart? I don't know how to say that. All right, Thomas Urquhart, a Scottish aristocrat, a Scottish aristocrat, polymath, and first translator of French's rebellious writings into English, is said to have died laughing upon hearing that Charles II had taken the throne. What? Okay, so in these unusual deaths, there are like a similar pattern going on. There are people being burned by hot stuff, which is literally like hot stuff, and there are a lot of people that literally laugh to their death. I think there's one guy that he laughed to his death after seeing like the aphrodisiac of like one of the Greek gods or something. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know what makes him so funny about Charles to take the throne. All right. Alright, okay. Let me just okay. Let me just adjust myself. Let myself be comfy. Oh. Alright, there we go. Okay, so on to James Bett. James Bett died from asphyxiation. Asphyxiation? Fuck. Fuck, my English, shit. Alright, asphyxiation after being sealed in a cupboard by Elizabeth Spencer at Corpus Christi College, Cambridge, in an attempt to hide him from her father, John Spencer. Oh, how? Like, how long does she? Okay. So to repeat, James Bett, the guy, was being sealed in a cupboard by Elizabeth Spencer in an attempt to hide him from his father. Now I don't know what else would prompt them to do that. You know, I mean, you can know the old classic like cheating stories where like a guy doing something frisky in the bedroom, and yeah, maybe perhaps to just hide him in his closet. But how? Like, die from asphyxiation? It's sealed in the like, I don't want to say like sealed like an actual like thing you cannot get out from, but how long? Like, how long is his dad in the room? But yeah, poor guy. Alright, on to Francus Vettel. Oops, sorry. Oh, alright. Francus Vettel. Vettel, the major domo of Prince Louis II de Bourbon Condé, was responsible for a banquet for 2,000 people hosted in honor of King Louis something at the Chateau de Chantilly. Chateau de Chantilly. Ooh. What? Look at this. Damn. Yo, this looks cool. Wait, let's take a look at this castle. What? Yo, these look cool. Damn. It is like every evil scientist or even a henchman's like palace where this would be their base. But yeah, damn, these are so cool. What? Damn. Wow, they do be living like kings. Like, literally. What? Cool. Alright. Okay, so where he died. According to a letter by Madame de Sevingt, Vettel was so distraught about the lateness of the seafood delivery and about other misshapes that he committed suicide. Oh my god. Dude. Why? Oh my god. Talking about being punctual. Holy shit. Okay. So, Vettel was responsible for a banquet for 2,000 people hosted in honor of King Louis something at Chateau de Chantilly, where he died. So according to a letter by Madame de Sevingt, which is a French aristocrat, says that he committed suicide with his sword, and his body was discovered when someone came to tell him of the arrival of the fish. Because why? He was so distraught about the lateness of the seafood delivery and other misshapes. So basically, he rage quit so bad that he literally committed suicide. What the hell? Like, instead of like us gamers, we quit the game, he literally quit IRL. What the hell? Or okay. Okay, this is an unusual one. Oh my god. Okay, French's Vatel. Alright, I have to note this down, right? This is really is an unusual one. Alright. Okay. French's Vatel. And let's just put him here. Alright, distraught. Yep. Yep. What the? Okay, one of the first really unusual ones for today. Okay, now on to Moliere. So 17 February 1673, the French playwright Moliere suffered a pulmonary hemorrhage caused by tuberculosis while playing the part of hypochondriac in his own play Les Malades Imaginaires. He disguised his convulsion as part of his performance and finished out the show, which ends with his character dead in a chair. After the show, he was carried in the chair to his house where he died. Oof. So, a musician? He played to his death? Okay. Well, I guess dead by sickness, which is kind of boring. Come on, give me something interesting. Come on, what is this about? What is this about unusual deaths? That isn't unusual. He just didn't get the treatment that he gets, which is kind of on him. Sorry, Moliere, but you could have just asked the doctor. All right. On to by Matidas, by Satidas, and by Dayali. Holy shit, who are these people? Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't show that picture. Ooh, okay. By Matidas, by Satidas, and by Dayala are revered as early Sikh martyrs by order of the Mongol Emperor Aurangzeb, which is Mongol empires were the supreme heads of the state of Mongol Empire on the Indian subcontinent, mainly corresponding to the modern countries of India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh. The Mongol rulers styled themselves as Bangsha or Shahanshah. Ooh, okay, so these are the early rulers of the continents, of several continents. Okay, interesting. Alright. But yeah, by the order of the Mongol Emperor Aurangzeb, Mati was executed by being bound between two pillars and sawn in half. Okay, and Dayala was boiled in a cauldron full of water and roasted over a block of charcoal. Literally like sous vide, and you grill the outside for the crust. Jesus Christ. Oh my mia. Alright. Huh. Ouch. Rip, I guess. Holy, that's just gruesome. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now on to Thomas Otway. 14 April 1685. Thomas Otway, an English dramatist, fell on hard times and was suffering from poverty in his later years and was driven by starvation to beg for food. A gentleman who recognized him gave him a guinea pig, which he hastened to a baker's shop, purchased a roll, and choked to death on the first mouthful. Whoa. Okay. Let's just gather our thoughts and read this one by one, sentence by sentence. Okay. So, yeah. Thomas Otway, hungry on the side of the road. So, the weird thing starts is when he recognized him and gave him. Oh. Fuck, I'm stupid. Okay, I'm just stupid. It's my fault. It's my fault. Because you know why? When he says a gentleman who recognized him gave him a guinea, and I thought that person gave him a guinea pig, in which he hastened to a baker's shop and purchased a roll and choked to death on the first mouthful. And I thought like he put the guinea pig inside the roll that he purchased from the baker shop and he wanted to eat it, and he choked on it. But okay, I guess guinea is like a sausage. Wait, what? No way. It can't be a coin. No way. Wait, okay, let's see. Guinea meaning. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's an actual coin. Wait. Guinea fowl? What's a guinea fowl? Alright. Let's see this. A guinea fowl. Okay, so it's an animal, but there's nothing about a food. So, whoa, this makes it even weirder. Like, so basically someone gave him a shilling or a coin, or basically someone donated to him, give him some subs or even. But the oh. Oh my god, my brain is not working. Oh, shit. Okay, this is why after you work a long day and you came back here to stream, Jesus Christ, my brain juice is not enough. And I told myself to read it word by word. So this time I thought that he had a shilling. He went to the baker's shop and he purchased a roll, and he ate the roll with the shilling and choked on his death. So now I get it. Basically, someone gave him money. He went to a baker's shop, purchased a roll, and choked to death on the first mouthful. Yeah. I guess that's an advice where every of our parents say, don't eat your food too quick. You're gonna choke. Well, I guess you have an example right here. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, let me just check some stuff. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay. So, on to Jean-Baptiste Lully. 22nd March 1687. Jean-Baptiste Lully, the French composer, died of a gangrenous abscess after accidentally piercing his foot with a staff while he was regularly conducting the theorem. It was customary at that time to conduct by banging a staff on the floor. He refused to have his leg amputated so he could still dance? What? Wait, okay. Let's understand a few things. What is a gangrenous okay. Okay. I think we should be back. Hello? Okay, let's see our live. Yeah. Okay. I think we should be okay. Okay, we are a-okay then. Alright, that was weird. It's a sudden it's just a sudden internet connection loss. Yeah, but no biggie, we're back. Relax, we're back. Alright, you don't need to sound the alarm, alright? We are right here, right now. Alright? Okay. Now on to Frederick, Prince. Oh wait, okay. What's a tedium? Okay. So tedium. Let's see. The association of the Daniels has been deprecated so that wow, was early dating to 4 centuries, considered as being of that certain authorship, this is the self. Representation was suggested by the association of the same within the name and management. So many words, Jesus Christ, ain't gonna read that shit. Alright. It was customary at the time to conduct by banging a staff on the floor. He refused to have his leg amputated, so he could still dance. Yeah, shit. Stubbornness at its finest. Yeah, alright. Frederick, Prince of Wales. The country origin of Sea Dog VA. Let's see. The son of George II of Great Britain and father of George III, died of a pulmonary embolism, but was commonly claimed to have been killed being struck by a cricket ball. What? But how? I mean, unless they are playing cricket? And I don't assume that they play cricket in Wales, because the only thing I heard of cricket is from India, which is a big sport there. But I don't think Wales plays cricket, right? Like, but yeah, they did die of like natural causes. But how does the rumor of being struck by a cricket ball even exist? Where I don't think even Wales play cricket. Okay, let's see. Does the country of Wales play crickets? Oh, wait. Oh, so they do play cricket. What? And they have a national team as well? Well, I was wrong. So they do play that. Notable Welsh cricketers. Interesting. I see. Well, guess you learned something new, huh? Welsh, the country that plays crickets. The country that plays crickets. Interesting. You never know, huh? Because I always assume that cricket is always from India, and for the western side, normally I don't see them play, but yeah, interesting. All right, okay, so let's go on to the last one of the early modern period. So on to 19th century, on to Henry Hall, 8 December 1755. Henry Hall, a 94-year-old British lighthouse keeper, died several days after fighting a fire at Rudier's Tower. Ooh. So this is Eddystone Lighthouse. What? Okay, it's like in the middle of the ocean. Like, how do you even get there? What? Okay. Located in the Eddystone Rocks, a 9 statute miles south of Rammer Head in Cornwall, England. The rocks are submerged below the surface of the sea and are composed of Precambrian gneiss. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, so they have been swept before. Okay. The Eddystone Rocks are an extensive reef. Ooh, okay. They are submerged at high spring tides and were so feared by mariners entering the English Channel that they often hugged the coast of France to avoid the danger, which thus resulted not only in shipwrecks locally but on the rocks of the north coast of France and Channel Islands. Given the difficulty of gaining a foothold on the rocks, particularly in a predominant swell, it was a long time before anyone attempted to play. Ah. Okay, interesting. Cool. Alright. But let's just move on. So, there's this 94-year-old British lighthouse keeper died several days after fighting a fire at Rudier's tower, during which molten lead from the roof fell down his throat. His autopsy revealed that the diaphragmatic upper mouth of the stomach greatly inflamed and ulcerated, and the tonsia in the lower part of the stomach burnt, and from the great cavity of it took out of a great piece of lead, which weighed exactly 7 ounces, 5 drachms, or 18 grams. The piece of lead is currently in the collection of National Museum of Scotland. What? Huh. Let's see this. What the hell? Okay. Death of a keeper on the Ediston. Okay. Let's see the lead. Oh shit. Damn. That's a big. That's big. Oof. Oof. Alright. Sad. Okay. Now, we finished the early modern period and now let's go to 19th century. So we're now starting to get a little bit more modern day by day. Okay, on to John Cummings. I definitely did not emphasize on Cummings. Yeah, just it's really nice to pronounce John Cummings, you know, particularly not any reason, but just John Cummings. March 1809. After seeing a circus knife swallower, After seeing a circus knife swallower, Cummings began actually swallowing knives. On one occasion, he swallowed 4 knives and quickly passed 3 with no ill health. He later swallowed 14 knives. After some days with abdominal pain, he passed all of them. He finally swallowed 220 knives and clasped a knife case. But after a few days, he had only passed the case. He died 4 years in pain. Ouch. On autopsy, a knife blade and spring were found in his intestines, and between 30 and 40 fragments of metal, wood, and horn in his stomach. Huh. Okay, I guess you can say he come and goes with his knife. I don't know what that means, but I'm trying to make a joke that doesn't work. Yes. But wow. But that's impressive. Swallowing 14 knives. And after that he swallowed 20. And only after that he died. So now we know that 20 is the maximum number. So if you guys want to try, I'm not endorsing it or anything, but you know, if you want to beat the Guinness World Record set by perhaps maybe John Cummings, well, you better get straight to it. Not endorsing, just suggesting. I think suggesting and endorsing are the same thing, so fuck. Alright. Whew. Okay. On to the victims of the London beer flood. Okay. 17 October 1814. On 17 October 1814, at Milk Coast's Horseshoe Brewery, a 22-foot tall, 6.7 meter wooden vat of fermenting porter burst. What's porter? Ah, it's beer. Okay. burst, causing chain reactions and destroyed several large beer barrels. The beer subsequently flooded a nearby slum and killed 8 people. What? Several people also subsequently died from alcohol poisoning as a result of the vaporized liquor. What? Damn. Wow. London beer flood. Interesting story. Huh. The escaping liquid dislodged the valve of another vessel and destroyed several large barrels. So 128,000 and 323,000 imperial gallons of beer. Okay, so how much is that? So let's say okay, let's copy this and let's ask Bard, how much is, give me an example of size comparison. Let's see what it says. Did I type not that specifically? Okay, a standard swimming pool holds about 250 gallons of what? Holy shit! So you mean like 3 swimming pools of beer exploded and flooded a village? Oh my god. But how do they get that much beer? That's a lot. Holy shit. That's too much beer that it killed people. What? Okay. So, the resulting wave of porter destroyed the back wall of the brewery and swept into an area of slum dwellings known as St. Giles Rookery. 8 people were killed, 5 of them mourners at the wake of being held by an Irish family for a 2-year-old boy. The coroner's inquest returned a verdict that the 8 had lost their lives casually, accidentally, and by misfortune. The brewery was nearly bankrupted by the event. It avoided collapse after a rebate from HM excess on the lost beer. But yeah, holy, three like swimming pools worth of beer. Damn. Oh. London beer flood. This is interesting. Wow. Interesting. Alright. Cool. Okay. Yeah. This is interesting. Like, you never would have thought that one day you, okay, yeah, you'll get killed by a flood. But have you been killed by a beer flood? Now that's something like interesting. And one of a kind even. Holy. Alright. Okay. Under Governor Morris, 6 November 1816. Governor Morris died from an infection after using a whalebone to clear a blockage in his urinary Oh. Why? Oh. Oh. Ew. Ew. Why? Why? Okay, so Bailey is similar to bristles and contains of keratin, the same substance found in human fingernails, skin, and hair. Ew. Ew. Why? What the fuck? Why would you do that? Governor Morris, you use a whalebone to clear a blockage in your urinary tract? Why? What prompted? Where do you even find a whalebone in the first place? You could have used something else. And I get it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay. Oh god. Alright. William Schneider, 11 January 1854. William Schneider, 13, died in San Francisco, California, reportedly after a circus clown swung around by his heels. Oh, okay, so basically someone tackled him? Oh well. Anyways, on to Matilda of Austria, 6 June 1867. Our Duchess Matilda of Austria, daughter of Archduke Albrecht, Duke of Teschen, what the hell is even that? I don't even know if I pronounced wrong, set her dress on fire while trying to hide a cigarette from her father, who had forbidden her to smoke. Ouch. Well, I guess they know now. Or maybe they think we will be magic. I don't know. Alright. On to Clement Vallandigham. 17 June 1871. Vallandigham, an American politician and lawyer who was defending a man accused of murder, accidentally shot himself while demonstrating how the victim might have done so. His client was acquitted. I want to take a look at this. This is so stupid. What the fuck? Oh, whoops. Okay, now this is a funny one. So, Vallandigham, an American politician and lawyer who was defending a man accused of murder. So how does he demonstrate the victim might have done so? By accidentally shooting himself. Yeah. I guess he didn't check if there's bullets in there. I mean, he was trying to do a demonstration. I guess it failed. Oh, okay, no, he didn't fail. He did succeed on demonstrating it, but at the cost of his life. Like, you know, the meme with the Bowser. I have done it, but at what cost? Oh, what the hell? Alright, this guy. Okay, this guy is indeed unusual. Okay, maybe not unusual, but more of like a stupid accident. Alright. Alright. Interesting. Okay. Now on to Henry Taylor, November 1872. Henry Taylor, a pallbearer of Kensal Green Cemetery in London, was crushed by the coffin he was helping carry after he tripped on a stone. The widow of the man in it reportedly nearly went into hysterics. Oh, ouch. And okay, let's move on to the next one. Sir William Payne Galway, 2nd Baronet, 19 December 1881. Sir William Payne Galway, a former British MP, died after sustaining severe internal injuries when he fell on a turnip while hunting. What? You fell on a turnip while hunting? How? How does that cause internal injuries? Like, I mean, unless you hit on your head or any other like sensitive areas, or like maybe your throat or something. But if you're saying like on your body, that's weird. I don't know how. Okay. All right. Alan Pinkerton, 1 July 1884. Alan Pinkerton, the founder of the Pinkerton Detective Agency, tripped on the pavement and severely bit his tongue, which became infected with gangrene. Oh my god. Oh. Ouchie. Ah. Oh. Ouch. Alright. I love this. Unknown Iraqi male. 22nd August 1888. At around 8:30 p.m., a shower of meteorites fell like rain on the village in Sulaimania, Iraq, then part of the Ottoman Empire. One man died and another was paralyzed. The man's death is considered the only credible case of death by meteorite. Ooh. Oh. What? Huh. Wow. I mean, you have to be so unlucky to be able to hit like by a meteorite. Like, the chances are insane. Like, you really have to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Or this is just basically like, I don't know, like God's like making a path for you to go to the afterlife or something. What the? Alright. Ooh, Sulaimania. Whoa, cool. Oh, it's sort of like in the desert. Oh. Alright. Cool. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Oh, whoops. Okay, I think let me just give it a quick check on the chat. Alright. Okay. Now on to Bridget Driscoll. Driscoll, 44, the first recorded case of a pedestrian killed in a collision with a motor car, was struck on the grounds of Crystal Palace in London by a car belonging to the Anglo-French Motor Carriage Company while giving demonstration rides. Ooh. Ouch. Well, I don't think people would actually want to buy that car since that incident happened. But yeah. Alright. On to Elizabeth. Empress Elizabeth of Austria. 10 September 1898. Elizabeth was stabbed with a thin file by Italian anarchist Luigi Leceni while strolling through Geneva with her lady-in-waiting Irma Staria. The wound pierced her pericardium and her lung. Her tightly tight corset held the wound closed, as she did not realize what had happened, believing a passerby had struck her, and walked out for some time before collapsing. Ow! Ouch! Oof! How? Do you mean she doesn't notice? God damn. Oof. Alright. On to the next one. Felix Fair, 16 February 1899. In 1897, Fair met Margaret Stinhell, who became his mistress. Fora died suddenly at the age of 58 from apoplexy, rupture of an internal organ and the accompanying symptoms. Okay. Alright. In the Elysee Palace at 16 February 1899. While engaged in sexual activities. Okay, supposedly oral sex? With who? In his office. And then the then 30-year-old Margaret Steinhell. Upon his death, Georges Clemenceau, a French statesman, poked fun at the incident and saying he thought he was Caesar but he died as Pompey. What the fuck? In reference to the meaning of the French verb pomper, to suck out, and to the French name of the Roman statesman Pompey. Wait, okay, so what's this? Rupture of an internal organ and the accompanying systems. Well, I don't think that receiving oral sex has allowed a apoplexy to occur, unless that she has the Glug Glug 5000 that literally sucks you like more than like a vacuum cleaner. Then maybe I get it. But yeah, I guess he went out on a good time, I guess. As long as he doesn't feel like the apoplexy, which I think could be painful. Alright, now let's let's go on to 90th century. Oh wait, whoops. That. Oh wait, this is the this is the 90th century. All right. Now on to the 20th. All right. Let's see. Staten Walker. 25 October 1902, the 20-year-old Walker was watching an amateur baseball in Morristown, Ohio, with a friend on either side of him. One of the friends borrowed a knife from the other to help sharpen his pencil as he was keeping score. Don't you guys have like a pencil sharpener back then? Why a knife? And when he was finished, passed the knife to Walker to pass to the other friend. As Walker was holding the knife, a foul ball struck him in the hand and drove the knife into his chest next to his heart. What? His friends asked if he was hurt and he said not much, but the wound began to bleed heavily and he died within minutes. Oh my god, that's just so unfortunate. What? Like, you're literally holding the knife and a ball suddenly hits your hand, which you didn't expect, and it struck you. What? That is so unlucky. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay. Interesting. Wow. Alright. Okay. So we will just stop at Staten Walker for now, because I would need to go just take a quick break because I'm a little bit tired. So I'm gonna wash my face for a while, maybe brush my teeth in the process. So I will move you guys to the just chatting screen. Okay, I'll just move you right now. All right. Okay. Let me see. I do need to connect this. Okay, but yeah, I will just put up the BRB. Maybe not 15. Let's see, maybe like 5 minutes. All right. Oh, whoops. Yep, there we go, 5 minutes. All right, so I will be back by that time, and yeah, grab a drink, grab some snacks, enjoy with us. Okay, maybe not snacks, because if we find something gruesome, I'm scared that you will vomit. Well, put me as a background or something. All right, but yeah, I'll be taking like a 5 minutes break, and I'll see you guys later. All right, see ya. Bye bye. Ah! What the hell is that? Alright. Okay. So, alright, let's just see. I'm back. Just brush my teeth, that's all. Oh yeah, one thing. I would like to ask, just curious. How do you guys brush your teeth? I'm not saying like the movements and stuff, but in terms of like overall. I think a lot of people is that they would just brush their teeth with the toothpaste itself. For me, it's kind of different, and I'm not sure if you guys do this. Excuse me. Alright. Okay, let me just switch you guys over to the on the web scene for now. Alright, there we go. Okay, but yeah, onto the brushing teeth stuff. How do you guys brush it? Okay, for me, I usually don't put anything on the first toothbrush. The first like how do I say this? Yeah, I don't put the toothpaste on the first one because I treat my first brush through my whole mouth as like a sort of like what do they call it? It's like flossing. Yeah, it's like flossing where I get rid of the gunk. I rinse it with my mouth. Yeah, that sort of acts like me just getting rid of like the dirty stuff in my mouth, like the physical stuff. So, and then only after that, I only put on brush again, with only this time with the toothpaste. And after, if I get every single area done, I was like, and then I would just spit it out. I won't rinse it with any water. I just spit out the toothpaste. Like I can still taste a little bit of the toothpaste in my mouth right now, but like at the start it was so weird. Like what the fuck? Like ew, that toothpaste is gross. But I think over the period, you kind of get used to it. That's just how I do it. But yeah, it's just curious. But anyways, let's go back to our 20th century deaths, and let's move to unknown Hawaiian male. Okay, early 19. Please. Wah. 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 What the fuck? Speed check. Oh wait. Oh no. Yeah, we're doing fine. Dude, what was that? That's so weird. There we go. Bruh. Man. Breaking disrupt my stream. Bitch. Fucking Maxis, man. What the fuck? Alright. Anyways. Yeah. Let's just quickly move on to the next one, alright? Let's move on to Benjamin Taylor A. Bell, 1 March 1904. On March 18 February 1904, while taking his habitual shortcut to the Canadian Mining Review offices through an adjacent store, Canadian journalist Benjamin Taylor A. Bell walked through the round door in the store and fell 10 feet down an elevator shaft. He died of his injuries on 1st March. Oof. Ouch. On to John Mortensen. 1 May 1904, 19-year-old duck hunter John Mortensen of Wairau, New Zealand, drowned in about 6 inches of water on the Wairau Marinu Reserve in Napier, New Zealand, apparently having fallen while having a seizure. Wairau Marinu Reserve. What is that? Let's see. Oh. 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 Cool. Is this here? Avenue, yeah. Huh. I don't know what that place is, but rip. Okay. Melissa M. Timon. 7 July 1904, 50-year-old Melissa Timon of Los Angeles, California, fell from a streetcar and struck the back of her head on the ground, driving the teeth of an aluminum comb as she was wearing two. Oh, ouchie, ouchie. Oh, God. Alright. My God. On to Dietrich von Hülsen-Hellseher. 14 February 1908. Dietrich von Hülsen-Hellseher, chief of the German Imperial Military of Cabinet, suffered a heart attack and died age of 56 after giving a ballet performance to Kaiser Wilhelm II and other members of a hunting party staying at Daunenstegen Castle. Shortly after ending his recital with a bow, he collapsed and was pronounced dead on the scene. Oh. Okay. Wow. You can say it's a soul-taking ending. The circumstances of his death were covered up by military officials so as not to further inflame public outrage over the Eulenburg affair, a government scandal dealing with accusations of homosexual behavior against members of the Kaiser's cabinet and entourage. What? Damn. Homosexual scandal. What the fuck? Okay. Huh. Wow. So he danced to this death. Huh. Okay. It is somehow related to like an eternal affair. Wow. Okay. On to George Spencer Millett. 15 February 1909. George Millett, an American teenager who worked as an office boy at an insurance company at the Metropolitan Life Building in New York City, was fleeing 6 young women stenographers at his workplace intent on giving him kisses for his 50th birthday while carrying an ink eraser in his breast pocket. As the woman moved in for their kisses, he fell forward. The eraser's point pierced his heart. What? Oh. Well, what? What the hell? This is like a fucking harem that you see in anime. What the shit? In case this time it's fatal. Yeah. Alright. Okay, on to Doc Powers. 26 April 1909. Baseball player Michael Rowley Doc Powers, 38, ran into a wall while chasing a foul ball during a game at Philadelphia's Shebe Park. April 2, 1909. He died from internal injuries 2 weeks later. Seriously? How hard does he have to run into the wall? I remember one clip. There is this one clip, I think of like a tennis. I'm not sure what you call those people, but those like tennis boys at the arena in like the tennis competition, where if you have the balls fall on the ground, you will go there and pick it up and return to your position. And like when he goes back, he struck onto the wall and he pretends that everything is fine. But this guy, he ran into a wall. Okay, fine, he was chasing a foul ball, but to the point that's so, like, does he know how to land? Like, if he I don't know. It sounds a little bit ridiculous that you can run into the wall and not take precautions and just die. That's just kinda stupid, not gonna lie. Alright, onto French Raychat. Franz Raychat, a tailor and inventor, leaped from the Eiffel Tower and fell to his death wearing a parachute made from cloth. Aha, his own invention. He was asked by France and authorities to use a dummy for the feat, but declined, saying, "I intend to prove the worth of my invention." Raychat is known as the Flying Tailor. Look at this dude, bruh. Ay, ay, ay. This guy. Wow. he was asked by friends and authorities to use a dummy for the feed. So his stubbornness cost him his own life. Huh. And on top of the Eiffel Tower back then, huh? Damn. Well, turns out the parachute didn't work. At least you have a how do I put this? At least you have like a data point that you can know that, well, oh sorry, it's not like a data point. Like it's like at least you know, at least you proved an hypothesis that, well, you cannot jump off of a Eiffel Tower with your own cloth. Okay, all right, let's try that. This guy. This guy's interesting. French, oh whoops, French Ray Chat. So, okay, fell to his death wearing a parachute made from cloth. Yep. Where he intends to prove his inventions rather than using a dummy. Well, I guess we know who's the dummy right now for trying to test his own invention. Alright, on to Julian Carleton, 7 October 1914. Carleton, who was a servant to the American architect Frank Lloyd Wright, committed a mass murder. Oh. Damn. Oh my god. Okay, this is just sad. So I think for like sad deaths, I will not try to cover it because I think it would like prove a little bit uncomfortable for those that are watching. But yeah, for those like come on. For today's stream, we are just here to laugh and just poke fun at people. But those tragedies, like I think it's best not to, alright? Anyways, let's move on to Grigory Rasputin, 30th December, 17th December 1916. Okay. So, the Russian mystic died of 3 gunshot wounds, one of which was a close range to his forehead. Little is certain about his death beyond this, and the circumstances of his death have been the subject of considerable speculation. According to the murderer himself, Prince Felix Yusupov, Grigory Rasputin consumed tea, cakes, and wine which had been laced with cyanide, but he did not appear to be affected by it. Okay, he was then shot once in the chest and believed to be dead, but after a while he leaped up and attacked Yusupov. What? Who freed himself and fled. He survived a gunshot to the chest. What a fucking champ! And Rasputin followed and made it into the courtyard before being shot again and collapsing into a snowbank. The conspirators then grabbed his body and dropped it into the Malaya Nevka River. Holy shit, he's built like a freaking tank! He ate tea, cakes, and wine laced with cyanide, and he's not affected by it. He was shot once in the chest, and he doesn't give a fuck and woke up and chose violence to attack Yusupov. But sadly, he did not survive the third shot and he collapsed onto the courtyard. But damn, the Grigory the Tanker Rasputin, holy shit. God damn, this fellow. Wow, gotta drop him down. The fucking tank. A tank that ate food. Wait, sorry. Wine and what? Tea, yeah. Ate cake and drank wine and tea. That was laced with cyanide. What else? I think he sort of did like, oh yeah, he was shot. He was shot in the chest and still managed to get up and fight the perpetrator, even though the third shot did get him. Damn, he survived like a freaking tank. Holy crazy guy. All right. Okay, sorry. Just gotta remove some of like my skin. That sounds so wrong, but it's my whole skins, I guess. Okay. Another flood, eh? The last one that we went through is the great. What's the great what? The great beer flood where 8 people were killed. Let's see this one. Great Molasses Flood. 21 people were killed and 150 injured in the Great Molasses Flood when a large tank of molasses burst in Boston's North End. Oof. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. Oh my god. That's crazy. Holy shit. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Rush through the streets at an estimated 35 miles per hour. 56 kilometers per hour. That's fast. That's like a car. Wow. Well, the residents claimed for decades afterwards that the area still smelled of molasses on hot summer days. Huh. Interesting. What? Wow, okay. Interesting. Okay. The Great Molasses Flood. Wow. Interesting. Okay. On to Ray Chapman. 17 August 1920. On August 16, 1920, while he was up to bat, Cleveland Indians baseball player Ray Chapman, 29, was struck in the head by a pitch thrown by New York Yankees Carl Mason, died of 12 hours later. He was the only player in Major League Baseball history to have died as a direct result of an on-field injury. Oof. Damn, literally sniped his head. God damn. Okay, now let's see the others. On to Alexander of Greece. 25th October 1920. King Alexander Greece, 27, died of sepsis after being bitten by a palace stewardess' pet, Barbara Macaque. Oh, it's a monkey in his garden while trying to break up a fight between his German Shepherd and another monkey. Huh. What's a sepsis? Okay, I hope that there's no gruesome pictures, please. Okay, it's still not bad, but ew, still. Huh. So it's like poison. Blood poisoning. What? Okay. So, body's response to infection causes injury to its own tissue and organs. Ouch. Ouchie, ouch. Okay. On to George Herbert, 5th Earl of Carnarvon. George Herbert, 5th Earl of Carnarvon, who financed Howard Carter's search for Tutankhamun, Oh, Tuntakaman died after a mosquito bite which he had cut while shaving became infected. Some attributed his death to be so-called cursed sort of pharaohs. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Now let's see. Frank Hayes, 4th June 1923. Frank Hayes, 22, a jockey of Elmont, New York, died of a heart attack mid-race and collapsed on the horse, which nonetheless crossed the finish line first, still carrying his body. Wow. I guess they say dead to the end. Dead to the end. Wow. He still won. And yeah, but he wouldn't be getting like any trophies in heaven, I guess. Too bad. Okay, on to Martha Mansfield. While American film actress Martha Mansfield, 24, was on location in San Francisco, Texas, filming the American Civil War drama The Warrens of Virginia, a lit match was carelessly tossed by a crew member, which ignited the hoop, skirts, and ruffles of a Civil War costume. Mansfield had just finished filming her scenes and retired to a car when her clothing burst into flames. Co-star Wilfred Lytle and chauffeur were able to extinguish the flames, and Mansfield was rushed to the hospital where she died the following day from her injuries. Damn, that's just unfortunate. God damn. Alright, on to Thornton Jones. 1924, Thornton Jones, a lawyer in Bangor, Gwynedd, Wales, woke up to find that he had his throat slit. Motioning for a paper and pencil, he wrote, "I dreamed I had done it. I awoke to find it true," and died 80 minutes later. He had done it himself while unconscious? An inquest Bangor delivered a verdict of suicide while temporarily insane. What? What the? How? Oh. Huh. Interesting. How? Thornton Johns. Let me drop this down. Okay, Thornton Johns. Yeah, slit it. His own throat. Slitted his own throat. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he slit his own throat while being unconscious. Interesting. Okay. Wow, I didn't know anyone could do that. But anyways, Calvin Coolidge Jr., 7 July 1924. Calvin Coolidge Jr., 16, the younger son of Calvin Coolidge, played tennis with his elder brother at the White House tennis courts and neglected to wear socks. A blister on the third toe of his right foot resulted, which quickly became infected, and he died just over 1 week later when sepsis came in. Ow. You know, I usually do this, you know. Okay, so I think it was during a long time ago when I was playing basketball. I do wear sports shoes, but even me or my friend, sometimes we would just take off our shoes and just go play, because it's sort of, we think that it will provide us more grip and it will help us with like agility, where we can cut people and go for a layup. But turns out it's not true. Turns out not true. Oh. Okay, now on to Booby Leach. 26 April 1926. Booby Leach, an American stunt performer, died after a botched amputation of the infected leg which he had broken after slipping on an orange peel. He had gone through Niagara Falls in a barrel 15 years earlier. What? Huh. Bobby Litch. Wow. Interesting. Okay, now let's move on to Philip McLean. 1926. Philip McLean, 16, and his brother were clubbing a cassowary on the family property in Mosman, Queensland, when it knocked him out, kicked him in the neck, and opened a large car leading to. Oh man, this is sad. Man, people last time so ruthless. Holy. Ugh. Sorry, eyes are a little bit tired, so maybe I gotta end it early, but only after we look through the 1901 to 1906 1960s accidents. Alright, now let's move on to Isadora Duncan. 14 September 1927. Isadora Duncan, an American dancer, broke her neck in Nice, France, when her long scarf became entangled in the open spoke wheel and rear axle of the American CGSS automobile, which she was riding along. Ouch. Damn. Oof. Wow. Nice place. Alright, on to Arnold Bennett. Arnold Bennett, a British novelist, was dining in Paris with his wife, Dorothy. He drank 2 glasses of tap water during the meal, scoffing at Dorothy's claim that the water in Paris was not properly treated to be safe for drink. Within 2 days, he contracted typhoid fever and died 2 months later. Ouchie. On to Nicholas Camper. 17 June 1939. Nicholas Champer, an aviator and aircraft designer, was attempting to light a firework in the Heath, Kent, when a passerby inquired what he was doing. Camper replied that he was an IRA man planning to blow up the hometown. The passerby knocked down Champer, who hit his head on the curb. Holy. Damn. What? He beat him to death? What the shit? Wow. Okay. On to Sherwood Anderson. An American writer died of pancreatitis after accidentally swallowing a toothpick. Okay, Clarence Stagmeyer. 29 February 1943. Stagmeyer, 32, was watching a Cleveland Indians Washington Senators doubleheader in Griffin Stadium when an errant throw by a Senators' third baseman, Sherry Robertson, struck him on the forehead. Despite appearing uninjured afterwards, he heeded the Senators' team, physicians, and authorities to go to the hospital, where he died on the next day of a fractured skull. Stagmeyer was the first fan in Major League Baseball history killed by a ball leaving the field, and the only such fatality to date to have been struck by a thrown ball. Well, they're not gonna lie, they are true. They are true on this. But yeah, nothing else to add. But yeah, usually they would separate their own meals, so you would sort of like know what kind of deals or even songs that you're gonna have. I guess that's it. Okay, on to Thomas Midgley Jr. 2nd October 1944. In 1940, at the age of 51, Midgley contracted polio, which left him severely disabled. He devised an elaborate system of ropes and pookies to lift himself up or bed in 1944. He became entangled in the device and died of strangulation. Oh man. Well, it could be good, you know, for this invention. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, my eyes. So tired. Oh my god. Okay, we still have a few more to get through. Alright, Thomas Mantle. Thomas Mantle. Pilot the P-51 Mustang fighter plane crashed while in pursuit of an unidentified flying object near the town of Franklin. What? Kentucky thus becoming the first person to have died as a result of a UFO sighting. Unofficially, the object remains unidentified, though most likely explanation is that it was a US Navy Skyhook balloon. Oh yeah, they always say that. But it has to... I know that it's slow, but it doesn't have to be fast. It may look fast, but it's actually really fast IRL. But yeah. Huh. Okay. On to Mary Reeser. 2nd July 1951. Mary Reeser was found out by the police in a St. Petersburg, Florida, almost totally cremated where she sat. Oofy. Oh my god. On to Margaret Weiss Brown. Margaret Weiss Brown, a 42, author of Goodnight Moon, had been previously admitted to the hospital for an ovarian cyst. To prove how healthy she was after being treated with it, she kicked her foot in the air, dislodging a blood clot in the leg. The blood clot quickly traveled to her brain and she died in an emergency surgery. That's so sad. Like, literally, like, you know, like, you're gonna recover and you just one stretch of a leg and you're done and you just went away. What? Huh. Okay. On to Joseph L. Rauschut, 30 November 1957. 32-year-old patrolman Rauschut of the New York City Police Department died during a traffic stop on the Queens side of the Kosciuszko Bridge when a truck struck his parked patrol car, which struck and killed Rauschut. Damn. Ouch. Damn. Okay. On to the last one. Gareth Jones, 30 November 1958. Gareth Jones, a British actor, died of a heart attack between scenes of a live television play. Underground on the ITV network in the UK, other members of the cast did improvised lines, such as the "I'm not sure if so and so were he would say," to compensate the absence. And coincidentally, his character was scripted to die of a heart attack in a later scene of the play. Wow, it's circled back around, huh? Huh. Okay, interesting. Okay. Seems like not much. Okay, oh, whoops. Yeah, it should be here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so around 19... So we stop at 1960s for now. Okay, let me just check how long we have been streaming. Because I'm kind of tired, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. Oh, almost 2 hours, alright. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's about it for today. I know we can even go further, but I can't. My eyes are killing me. They're so heavy. So, oh wait, let me just move you guys over. Just chatting scene, adjusting the model. There we go. Okay. So yeah. Today's sort of a, I'm not sure, is it like a short stream, but it is one of the standard streams around after 2 hours or 2 hours plus. Usually I will stop during that time. Maybe in the future I can try to do 3 hours, but it has to depend on the schedule. All right. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's all for today for the most unusual deaths that you may see. Okay. So yeah, that's essentially it for our next stream. For tomorrow, maybe, just maybe, I would do it on a Monday morning. Sorry, Thursday morning. It was because it's a public holiday, so that's why I get to stream. Yeah, it's either on the Monday or afternoon, because at night I would be going out with my friends and to see celebrate their birthday. You know, essentially socialize and touch grass. But in this case, touch food, because I'm gonna eat a lot. Alright, okay, so I guess that's all for today then. Hope you guys enjoy. We met some really crazy, really funny, that's for sure, and some really interesting deaths. Alright, so yeah, most likely my stream will be either morning or evening or in the afternoon, but I will let you guys know maybe around one or 2 hours before my stream. But yeah, that's all for today. My name is Fizz Flyrecracker, and I hope you enjoy this stream. Thank you whoever who came by to stop by, who chatted in the chat, those who are even lurking in the chat. I see you. But yeah, I hope you enjoy my company, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day or week ahead. Alright, okay, that's all for now. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.